Hello everyone and welcome to Coffee with Central Bank. She is the first Indian woman to break into the top 10 rankings of World Squash Association. She did the country proud by helping India win their maiden gold medal at Asian Senior Squash Championship. The only woman in squash conferred with the Arjuna Award, I'm extremely delighted to have in our show today the number one Indian squash player, the young sensation, Deepika Palekar. Hi Deepika, pleasure having you here today.
Thank you for having me.
How do you feel today after getting associated with one of the largest public sector banks of India?
It's always nice to have someone backing you as a squash player. We don't get much attention and we don't get much of funding like other sports. So it feels great to have central bank supporting me, and hopefully, with the help of them, I can reach world number one.
What made you choose squash as a sport? I mean, where did this journey begin?
It began by accident actually, because I never knew what squash was to start off with. My best friend was going to the squash court, and I just wanted to join her because I didn't want to miss out on being with her for that 1 hour on a Saturday morning. So I just joined her, and I loved the sport as when we played it. And the only reason why I went to the squash court was because I didn't want to be away with my friend for another 1 hour. So I think it all happened by accident, but I guess it's brought me to where I am today.
I think your mother has been a former cricketer, so there was any pressure from your family, not to go for squash, a sport which is, not that very much famous in India?
Not really. I think my full family actually been really supportive of all of us. Everyone's been a part of some sport or other when they were growing up. Obviously, my mom played cricket for India, but my grandparents, my grandfather was an athlete, and my paternal grandfather was a basketball player. So, I have the sports blood running in my family. But yes, to take up squash, obviously no one knew about it. But I guess coming from a sports background where, your family knows what sport is, I think that's where I got my additional support from, because they knew that regardless of what sport you take, they're going to be with me no matter what.
For 2016 Olympics in Brazil, what was the reaction when golf was chosen over squash as a new entry?
It was disheartening, obviously, because if we got into 2016, it would have been closer to train for an Olympic. But I think, we had to think about the positive things and, bring everything together for 2020. And we've had a phenomenal, back to bid 2020 and promotion. And, we have 1 month left to know if squash is going to get into the Olympics. And, we're all having our fingers and toes crossed, because I think squash is definitely a sport which deserves to be up there. And, it has all the attributes to being an Olympic sport. And, we just want a chance to have a thing to play and win an Olympic gold.
In fact, for squash, we are getting a lot of support from India. I mean, Sachin, Sehwag, Harbhajan Singh, they have shown their support. And if you talk globally, even Roger Federer has got a great support for squash, and even they are looking forward to having squash's name registered, in the Olympics.
I think the main reason what I've been told is because of the media coverage. We didn't have proper TV rights to a squash match. But right now we have an online website which actually streams all the live matches wherever, whichever part of the world it streams live matches. It's very, very good quality. So I think it's one of those things we really worked on after we lost the bid for 2016. And I think our sport has definitely grown over the last 4 years, and it'll keep growing. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep growing, and hopefully we get into the 2020 Olympics.
What is your fitness mantra? As you are involved in a lot of traveling, how do you keep yourself so fit? What is your training schedule like?
Thankfully, I have a whole team supporting me. But I think I just try to eat and stay healthy. I think that's the most important thing. Everyone tends to think that the only fitness you've got to do is get up in the morning and run or go to the gym. But it's a whole lifestyle which actually matters. You sleep on time, you eat healthy food. Rest is also very important. So I think I have a beautiful team who supports me and who plans out a program, and I just have to follow it.
We have heard that you are training in Egypt and now you have shifted your base to Melbourne, Australia. What do you think is the difference between Indian coaches and foreign coaches? I mean, what extra value does a foreign coach bring to the table?
Well, I left home when I was 14 years old. I left India when I was 14, so I've been out since I was 14 years old. But whenever I come back, I obviously train at the National Academy in Chennai with Cyrus Poncha and Major Maniam, and they're exceptional in their own way. I mean, they're national coach, and I think Cyrus has obviously seen me grow up because he was my first coach. So it's always nice to go back there and train with the whole academy. But for me right now, I'm based in Melbourne with Sarah, and I think Sarah has definitely played a very, very big role in my squash. For the last 2 years, I've been with her, and I've had a growth in my game, and I think it's definitely helped. And my second home is Melbourne. I go back there. I have a house. Sarah and her husband's there to look after me. So it's nice that when you leave your family, you go back and you have another family in Melbourne.
Who is your idol from squash? Somebody who you always look up to?
Sarah. I think Sarah's obviously achieved everything what a squash player can achieve. She's 5 times world champion. She's been world number 1 for 5 years. She's won Commonwealth Games gold medal. So I think I look up to her more than a coach. She's a mentor, and more than that, she's my best friend. She knows everything what's happening in my life, and I think that's what's really helped my game grow, is because we've connected on a personal level, and for me to share anything with Sarah, I don't have to feel embarrassed or anything, because she's always been there for me, and I'm pretty sure she will always be there for me.
Deepika Pallikal is not in any relationship. How can we believe that, Deepika?
I think because I've been traveling all since I was 14. I've been been caught up with my squash and family, that I tend not to give a lot of time to other people, and I'm very, very happy in my little bubble of mine. You never know what's going to happen, but right now I'm very happy where I am.
So is traveling an excuse, or is there...
It's a sad excuse, yes, but I guess as an athlete, you're always on the road, and last thing, all you're doing is just sitting in the room thinking about what training's going to happen tomorrow, how you're going to play this opponent. So we don't dwell on other stuff. But when I come back, I tend to spend more time with my family. So that's another sad excuse. But I love spending time with family, and I think right now things are going really well in my life, and let it just be this way.
You are into modeling, and fashion is high on your list of priorities. We've also heard that you plan to start a fashion line, in future. So is that true, or what are your plans ahead?
Well, I'm only 21 right now, so the main thing for me is to concentrate on my squash, because I don't want to have any distractions. But yes, I'm just like any other girl. I sit on the website and look at fashion magazines and all that. But I think as long as I'm concentrating on my games, and as long as I'm winning medals, I think that's what's important. Considering the fashion line, yes, I've thought about it, but I haven't told anyone, so I don't know where you found that out from. But if it takes me there, then why not? But right now, I don't have time to do that because I'm always on the road. But eventually, if I get an opportunity, then I will.
From Deepika Pallikal in squash to Deepika Pallikal in Bollywood, rather Deepika Pallikal to Deepika Padukone, can we see this transformation coming soon?
No, I cannot act to save my life. So people have obviously asked me, but I'm definitely not interested in acting or Bollywood or Hollywood or any of that thing. But as I said, I have a long career ahead. If we get into 2020 Olympics, I have a lot more years to train for that. So obviously squash is my priority. Movies and stuff. Whenever I say movies and stuff can wait, people say, oh, so she's going to think about it. But I'm really not thinking about it, and I think squash is going to be my priority for a very long time.
Squash as a sport in India, what do you think should be done to uplift its status? Why do you think that youngsters should opt for squash rather than other sports like cricket or football?
I think squash is a very different game. I think obviously it's a racket sport. It's not very easy to get on a court and play. But once you get on a court, you'll absolutely love the game. I think that's what happened to me. I didn't know what squash was. I didn't want to go to the squash court. The only reason why I went to the squash court was because my friend was going along. But the game is picking up. A lot of parents have changed their mindset about education now. They tending to get the children off to any sport for that matter. Even a run in the morning, that's good enough. But I think squash is a lot of fun. We've got, we're going to schools now to start squash camps and stuff. So it's a growing sport, obviously, and it's going in a good direction. And it's an overall sport. It helps your fitness and helps a lot of other things. So I think I took it up, and this is where I am. So you never know with others.
All right, Deepika, before we end the show, we have a small rapid fire round to be played. So get ready. Here we go. If you get a chance to perform on the sets of Jhalak Dikhla Ja or any other dance reality show, who would you like to dance with as a partner? Shah Rukh, Salman, Ranveer Singh, Hrithik Roshan or Ranbir Kapoor?
I'd take Ranbir and Hrithik because they can dance and I can't, so I just get brownie points for that.
Your favorite tournament of squash among the following? Australian Open, Orange County Open, Crocodile Challenge Cup, World Open or Dread Sports Series?
The Australian Open, because it's my second home and I have a lot of people who come all the way from Melbourne to Canberra to support me.
Saina Nehwal, Sania Mirza or Mary Kom? Your biggest inspiration among the following?
I know Saina and Mary Kom on a personal level. We've done endorsements before and we've met before. So I think for me, the biggest inspiration has always been Saina. I mean, she's not only brought herself up, but she's brought badminton in the country up. And, I hope to do the same thing for squash one day.
Who is your favorite chat show anchor among the following? Barkha Dutt, Karan Johar, Prabhu Chawla, Pranay Roy, Koel Puri or Shareen Srivastav?
I'm going to be safe and say you.
Thank you so much. I'm flattered now. I'm feeling like on top of the world. Thank you so much. Power, money and fame. Your sequence of priority in life in decreasing order.
In decreasing order. I'm not going to actually count all this because actually for me, everyone actually, I'm going to put this in a way, everyone says why take up squash when you can take up any other sport or you can take up Bollywood. And I keep telling people this, that I've taken up squash for the right reasons. We don't take up sport for the wrong reasons. We take up squash because we love the sport. I am in the sport. I know that I'm not going to get a lot of money out of it. I know I'm not going to get a lot of fame out of it. But I'm doing it because I love the sport and it makes my parents happy and it makes me happy when I win medals for the country. So I'm not going to answer that question.
3 qualities that you would like to see in your life partner.
My God, I'm 21. This is too early for me to answer that. But I think he's obviously got to accept who I am and what I am because, I'm on the road every day. He's got to be understanding and he's got to love my whole family because there's a huge family behind me who supports me.
You know what? You're extremely lucky because I just have all the qualities you mentioned just now.
Okay, I'll meet you after this.
So
outside the camera, I can meet you. Yes.
Right, final question. Your favorite sports person among the following? Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, Tiger Woods, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi?
Federer. Federer has been my all-time favorite, and I think he's the person who he is on and off court is such an admiration to look up to because he's so he's world number one. He's won so much, and you want to know when he crosses the road, you want to know he's Federer. So I think he's definitely one of the athletes I look up to.
Thank you so much, Deepika, for coming here today on Coffee with Central Bank. Really had an amazing time with you, and before we end the show, we would like to give you a small token of love from our side. So this is for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next fortnight, we will have another top executive, another celebrity who will tell us what it takes to make it big. Till then, from all of us here in Coffee with Central Bank, goodbye and have a great week ahead.